y'all, this is Irene Godinez. I am a sister, a mother, a daughter, and I am also the founder and executive director of Poder en Sí. What I'm most excited about the 2022 elections is that we can bring to life our motto, Imaginemos, Cosas, Chingonas, because the story that we're being told right now is that we're gonna lose everything. But if we can't even imagine ourselves winning, then we won't ever make it out of this shitstorm that we're in. And I think that what I love most about Poder is our radical optimism and love for our community. And if we love our community, then we've got to imagine ourselves winning this November. The fact that we could have a Latina on school board in Durham, my hometown, the fact that we could have 3 Latinx people serving in the legislature, the fact that we could continue to have these bomb-ass Black women in our legislature as well, and especially that we could have a Black woman in the US Senate representing North Carolina for the first time ever. Like, all of these things are dreams and aspirations, and it's also things that we could actually contribute to through the work of Poder. And I'm excited to imaginar cosas chingonas and to then go and execute it. So with voter apathy, the reason why people sit things out is because they don't see themselves reflected. It's because they don't think that their opinions are valued or that what they have to say matters. And so in a lot of ways, it feels like to combat voter apathy, we have to get people to see themselves in the powerful way that they are. So if we help build self-confidence in individuals, and I know that sounds like, what the fuck is Poder doing trying to invest, in building someone's confidence? But the thing is that if you don't have confidence in yourself and that your voice matters, then of course you're not going to think that your voice matters in an election. Of course you're going to think that your voice doesn't matter in a community setting. So why would you take that extra step? Because it is work to show up and vote. You don't just show up and vote. You gotta, if you're a parent like me, you gotta coordinate childcare. You got to figure out what time of day am I going to go that's most convenient. You got to figure out if it's raining, I got to take all my stuff. There's so many steps to it, and I think that it's disingenuous and it's not real talk when organizations are like, it's super, you just show up. And it's not. You got to do your homework. You have to do your homework. But in order for people to actually do it and to be excited about it, so excited that they invite others to come with them, is if they know that their voice is going to have an impact. And that's one of the things that I think that we can do really well at Poder, is to put a mirror up to people and to say, do you see that? That's a powerful person. That's a chingon. That's a chingona, chingonequis, and that person's voice matters. And if we can do that with our Latinx community and make a request and invite our community to step in their power and to no longer make themselves small, but to actually take up space, then we're gonna be so much better for it. But we have to combat apathy, we have to invest in our people and in building up their confidence. Expect to see Poder in the communities that are going to be the glue for North Carolina. So it is rural North Carolina where we have our people, and where these young Latinx people in rural North Carolina think that everyone has forgotten about them, or they may think that no one even thinks about me. I want them to know that every single fucking day someone at Poder is thinking about them, and that we're trying to figure out how to bring them into the fold so that we can together serve our communities so that they can serve their communities. I am so heartened by the work that is happening in Wilson, and I can see the work that will happen in Chatham County. These are two of the places where we have chapters. And that we're creating space, even though there's already several organizations and places for folks to find belonging in the Triangle, that we also have chapters in Raleigh and in Durham, and that you could find your like co-conspirators and agitators for good in these places. So you can expect to see poder in the places where you see the growth of our community in numbers, and where the places that honestly we need to invest in so that we can flip the districts into being more progressive, where there's already that like promise of it, but where with a little bit more investment we can flip it. So yeah.